Sairam, to all of you, there were few people who have not yet presented. I'll give them a final chance to present. And I hope all of you, those who have presented, have sent their PowerPoint presentations to me for evaluation. I'll do that on this Sunday and finalize your marks. Yes, Aditi Verma, your oral
Sharma.
test was left yesterday.
Yes, ma'am.
Sairam. Yes, Aditi. So let's start with your test. Yes. So, which of the coastal plain is the emerging coast?
Nothing.
Which of the coast is an example of emerging coast?
Ma'am, Eastern Coastal Plains.
Okay. And where will I find Coromandel Coast? On the east coast or the west coast?
Ma'am, Eastern Coastal Plains.
Okay. What was the name of the trials held for the war criminals of World War II?
Ma'am, I don't know.
What was the name of the German parliament? Name any one way by which you can increase yield on an existing piece of land.
Ma'am, please repeat.
Name one way by which you can increase the yield or production on one piece of land.
Ma'am, cropping.
कौन सी cropping?
Ma'am, multiple cropping.
Okay. And is Zimbabwe a democratic country?
No, ma'am.
Is UK a democratic country?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. ठीक है, so you're also done. Yes, I still have the people who have not presented: Ayush, Gunika, Hemant, Meena, Mukund Sharma, Nilay, Pragya, Rajvardhan, Sham, and Sumit. Any of these present? Any of these want to present? If any of these want to present, just raise your hand here. Yes. Okay, Nilay, go ahead. Ayush, after Nilay, you can do that. Yes, Swarnim, you want to say something? Okay, no, that's Nilay's hand. Okay.
See, Ram, today I'm going to present topic common variety of natural vegetation. What is natural vegetation? Also known as virgin vegetation.
Nilay,
It
Nilay,
refers to the
I'll interrupt you. You are not in network area because I can't see your presentation moving and I can't hear you clearly. Can you just
see
rejoin the
my
meeting and restart the presentation?
yes, Ma'am, may I continue to present?
Yes, Nilay. Has Nilay rejoined the meeting? Yes, try presenting again.
Om Shri Ram. Today I'm going to present a topic causes of variety of natural vegetation. So before we learn about the causes and varieties, first we will learn what is natural vegetation. Also known as virgin vegetation, it refers to the flora which has grown by itself without any human aid. It is a self-supporting system and can live up to centuries. It is a great place for wildlife. Also, variety in natural vegetation. Variety in natural vegetation refers to different types of vegetation all over the world. These have different features, different ways of appearance. They differ in shape, size, height. So, as you can clearly say, in some you may find plant, in the other you can find different types of different types of vegetation. Tropical evergreen forest, tropical deciduous forest, thorn forest and shrubs, mountain forest, and mangrove forest. Causes of variety of natural vegetation. Causes are the reason behind difference in vegetation. These are led by factors such as relief, which includes land and soil, climate, which includes temperature, photosynthesis, precipitation. Let's talk about each in detail. First of all, plants. Different types of plants support different vegetation. For example, with the evolution of mankind, fertile soil is used in agriculture in mountainous regions. Mountain forest is found desert, only forest is there. So what I'm trying to say that as you go from different places, such as if you live in a mountain, you may see that the mountain forest is there, and in desert you may find thorny forest. Soil. Each type of soil has different property, like clay having small particles and large holding capacity, up to sand having large particle and poor water holding capacity. This has a direct impact on vegetation because the soil is a factor which decides how much water it can hold, and it directly affects the growth of the plant. The fertile level is a factor which is mostly concerned with the variation, with highly fertile soil near river basins and with dry soil in deserts. This factor clearly expresses itself with green, leafy trees to thorny bushes. Temperature. Low temperature in areas and in other areas affect type of trees, their height, and it changes vegetation from to subtropical, temperate, and alpine. This is the zone classification of the Earth. As you can see, on the top is the frigid, in between is the torrid, and between frigid and torrid is the temperate zone. The best suitable temperature for plant is 37 to 40 degrees, while low heat disables plants to photosynthesis, high heat forces plants to produce oxygen and carbon dioxide and energy. Photo period. Sunlight differs from place to place and areas having higher and more areas during low you can see in your if you treat residential areas. Sunlight has direct effect on growth. It is directly concerned with the production of higher the time of sunlight, higher the oxygen in atmosphere. Precipitation. One of the most important factors which is largely responsible for vegetation in India. It plays a major role in type of vegetation. It is directly related with the density of vegetation. Virgin vegetation depends upon precipitation or water. It is scarce in deserts and plenty in tropical regions. That is why cactus have thorns to reduce water loss via transpiration. This is a modification of trees. This is a rain density all over. The red areas have higher density and the white and green areas have the lower density. Results of erosion. So water is an important factor. Activities done daily also plays an important role. Overgrazing, reducing the vegetation and draining groundwater for activities like irrigation reduces the water available for plants, leaving them bored and dry. This is a clear example of overgrazing. If you can see many animals are grazing on the ground, this will result to the loss of vegetation. This is the irrigation, which is always used from groundwater. Is the difference necessary? Yes, the difference is absolutely important because different type of vegetation develop different green factors, such as high temperature, high rain has given place to aquatic forest, as well as mountains has given rise to mountain forest. We learn factors. Learn why difference is necessary, effective factors, and how related. Learn about different types of vegetation. Thank you.
Okay, so Nilay, time for your oral test. Name me any one area where I can find evergreen forest in India.
Ma'am, Kerala,
Okay. And what is the capital of Tripura?
ma'am, pass.
All right. And what is the name of the German parliament?
Ma'am, pass.
All right. When did the Great Depression occur?
19, ma'am, 1948.
What are the vulnerable sections of society to poverty?
Ma'am, lower caste, women.
Okay. Name a country which is a democracy but not a republic.
Ma'am, China.
Okay, ठीक है. Yes, anybody else from the leftover list who wants to present? Yes, Ayush, you may present now.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, screen share. The Northern
Go
Plain
ahead.
and the Islands. Formation of plains. The Northern Plain have been formed by the interplay of three major river systems, the Indus, the Ganga, and the Brahmaputra among their tributaries. The Himalaya uplift out of the steppes and subsidence of the northern flank of the peninsular plateau recent and the formation of large basin land with expanse allow disposed by these river leads to the formation of northern plains of India with a rich soil cover combined with adequate water supply and forever climates. It is actually a very productive part of India, dominating of rivers Ganga, Indus, Brahmaputra. Map: first Punjab Plain, second Ganga Plain, third Brahmaputra. How how the plain are divided? Punjab Plain. The Punjab formed by the Indus and its tributaries. The large part of this plain lies in Pakistan. The Indus and its tributaries, the Jhelum, the Chevla, the Ravi, and the Base, and the Setal organized in the Himalaya. The section of plain is dominated by Dobas. Dobas is made up of two words, do meaning two and ab meaning water. Ganga Plain. The Ganga and transboundary river of Asia which flows through India and Bangladesh.
Yes, what happened? Yes, Ayush, what happened? The screen froze. Yes, Ayush, what happened? The screen froze. Is Ayush still in the meeting? Okay, is anybody else who wants to present? Because I'll be finalizing the mark list today. Yes, Sham, do you want to present? Or do I have to keep asking you? And then you will complain that you did not get a chance. I don't know what sorry means. If you want to present, present. I'll give you. I don't know what to do with you. Everybody got your topic. You also have your topic. मैंने वो पूरी list डाल रखी है उसको. I don't know what to do with you, Sham. I have no idea. If you are presenting today, you are getting marks. If you are not presenting today, you are getting a zero. I don't know how to give you a chance. अरे मैं क्या करूं तुम मुझे बताओ सबको पता है तुम्हारे टॉपिक तुम्हें भी पता है तुम्हारा टॉपिक अब तुम नहीं प्रेजेंट कर रहे हो तो मैं तुम्हें क्या प्लीज पे क्या चांस दूं प्रेजेंट कर रहे हो तो आज करो नहीं कर रहे हो तो जीरो मिलेगा बात खत्म तुम्हें होश ही नहीं है क्लास में क्या चल रहा है That is not a problem. I am going to write absent in your marks section because I don't know what to do with you. I cannot help you if you do not want to help yourself. You cannot just say please last at the moment and get everything done the way you want it to be. If you are presenting today, you have 1 minute to start your presentation. If you are not, then you are getting a zero. Baat khatam. Yes, Mukund, Meena, Mukund Sharma, whoever is present in the class. भाई मैं तुमसे ना 50 बार नहीं पूछूंगी, तुम्हारे रिपोर्ट कार्ड में 0 लिख के आएगा, तुम लोग बाद में मुझे कुछ नहीं बोलोगे. I have asked multiple times. I have given multiple warnings. Yes, what you want to say? Just let me know if Mukund Meena joins in again. Yes, Mukund, start your presentation. If you want to present something. Mukund Meena, are you going to present something? Are you going to say something? If you are not going to do anything, just tell me so that I can continue with my class. Do not test my patience anymore that you have already done. Fine. Not my problem. People keep testing my. There is a character in history that is related to a Russian revolution, and I thought that we should have a look at that video.
On a cold winter night in 1916, Felix Yusupov anxiously prepared to pick up his dinner guest. If all went as planned, his guest would be dead by morning, though four others had already tried and failed to finish him off. The Russian monarchy was on the brink of collapse, and to
Ma'am.
Yusupov and his fellow aristocrats, the holy man they'd invited to dinner was the single
Yes.
cause of it all. But who was
Ma'am,
he?
there is a
Yes,
lot
How
of
could a
ego.
single monk be to blame for the fate of an
There is
empire?
what?
Grigory
Ma'am,
Yefimovich
there is a lot of
Rasputin
echo.
began his life in Siberia. Born
Okay.
in 1869 to a peasant family, he might have lived a life of obscurity in his small village, if not for his conversion to the Russian Orthodox Church in the 1890s. Inspired by the humbled monks that wandered endlessly from holy site to holy site, he spent years on pilgrimages across Russia. On his travels, strangers were captivated by Rasputin's magnetic presence. Some even believed he had mystical gifts of prediction and healing. Despite Rasputin's heavy drinking, petty theft, and promiscuity, his reputation as a monk quickly spread beyond Siberia and attracted both lay people and powerful Orthodox clergymen. When he finally reached the capital, St. Petersburg, Rasputin used his charisma and connections to win favor with the imperial family's spiritual advisor. In November 1905, Rasputin was finally introduced to Russian Tsar Nicholas II. Nicholas and his wife Alexandra devoutly believed in the Orthodox Church, as well as in mysticism and supernatural powers. And this Siberian holy man had them transfixed. It was a particularly tumultuous period for Russia and their family. The monarchy was barely clinging to control after the revolution of 1905. Their political struggles were only intensified by personal turmoil. Alexei, the heir to the throne, had a life-threatening blood disease called hemophilia. When Alexei suffered a severe medical crisis in 1912, Rasputin advised his parents to reject treatment from doctors. Alexei's health improved, cementing the royal family's belief that Rasputin had magical healing powers and guaranteeing his privileged place on the royal court. Today, we know that the doctors had prescribed aspirin, a drug that worsens hemophilia. After this incident, Rasputin made a prophecy. If he died, or the royal family deserted him, both their son and their crown would soon be gone. Outside the royal family, people had mixed views on Rasputin. On one hand, peasants regarded him as one of their own, amplifying their often unheard voice to the monarchy. But nobles and clergymen came to despise his presence. Rasputin never ceased his scandalous behavior, and they were skeptical of his so-called powers and thought he was corrupting the royal family. By the end of World War I, they were convinced the only way to maintain order was to eliminate this sham of a holy man. With this conviction, Yusupov began to plot Rasputin's assassination. Though the exact details remain mysterious, our best guess at how it all unfolded comes from Yusupov's memoirs. He served Rasputin a number of pastries, believing they
Well, I seem to have lost connection, and I think the time is up already. So we will continue this in the next class. We will do the map work in the next class. So be ready with the map of Europe this time. We'll start marking the countries of sorry, be ready with the map of France. We will start marking cities in France. France का map आप अपने book में से trace कर सकते हो. If you do not get it in the store anywhere, it will be easier. So be ready with the map of France in the next class. And कल आप लोगों, yes, in jam we'll do that. We'll do that in the jam board here. But for you, you should have a copy of France map in your hand so that you can mark as we are marking here. You can mark in your own copy. Okay. So that will be all. Thank you and Saira.
Saira ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
Saira ma'am.